Mike with Imminent Adventures, and today we're off to find an adventure close by. We're going to go down to one of Virginia Beach's, or Virginia's state parks here in the area, one or the other, and see if we can't find a trail that's open today to go hiking on. I have today with me, I don't know if you can hear them whining, my two young pups. They're both 6 months old today. A pair of brothers, a pair of litter mates. I'm going to get out and get some exercise. So here we are in one of the state parks. Parking $5. Okay, we're at First Landing State Park. And we're going to look for some trails to go hiking on today. So we are on the inland side, not on the beach side. So here we are. It is Christmas Eve, and we're going for a little bit of a hike. And as you can see, we have the pups with us. They were very excited to be my companions and get out of the house this morning. So, away we go. We are at First Landing State Park. All the swamp area back here. Guess it's kind of nice since it's in the mid to upper 40s. You don't have all the mosquitoes. All this standing in the water would definitely bring them around. Well, I must admit, while it is nice out here, trying to fight with the dogs here, they're trying to wrap me up. And they call it a hiking trail, but it's more of a walking trail. It's asphalt. It's not dirt or anything like that. I do have, every so often, they got benches where you can sit down if you get winded or something. But it's pretty. It's worth doing. I got a whole bunch of different trails back here. I'll see if I can't find some place that's got a map of their different trails and take a picture of the map. So may have to bring my mountain bike down here one day and do that. Okay, so now we're on Bald Cypress Trail. A lot of wooden decking here across the marsh, the swamp, whatever you want to call it. And it does have from time to time little stops and numbers that you can reference and find out different things about the trail and about the area. So there you go. Now this is more of a true hiking trail. This is here on the Bald Cypress. This is hard packed dirt. Like I said, there are some areas with bridges to get you across the marshes, but this is an actual hiking trail, so. Here's another one of our markers telling us a reference. I'm not going to reference today, but me and the pups are going to get on down the road. So here we are. We are still in First Landing State Park. We're at the opposite end of it now. You can either walk all the way around it or through it, or I think it's 67th Street, where you can come down from near the ocean front and come in the back side. This is just another one of those areas where Virginia Beach really can surprise you. Virginia Beach is a well, it's probably a large city, a big city even. It's not a metropolitan like Chicago or New York or someplace like that, but I don't think I'd want to live here if it was. But it's nice because you've got areas where within just a few minutes drive from anywhere, it's hard to tell that you're in the city, you know. I came down this road to that ramp. It's probably about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles long, through the state park. It's a good-sized state park right in the middle of the city. And it's not the only one, you know. Then you've got all the different city parks. So there's a lot of keeping it green, you know. Just take a look. Would you even take a guess that you were in the city here? You know. Now, granted, there's a lot of these areas in Virginia Beach that if you don't know to look for them or where to look for them, you probably wouldn't find them. You know, because you don't see them just right there on the street as you're going down, and some of the signs for them can be pretty small, so if you're not paying attention, you can run right past them. The one thing I did wish that they had around here was some off-highway vehicle use roads. In that sense, we're pretty much a big city, a metropolitan city. It's hard to find somewhere, even just to find a gravel road in Virginia Beach, even out in the county. That's not to say that there's not some private ones on some of these farms, and what used to be farms is just now large tracts of land that are privately owned. But then you got to be careful about those too. So, and I kind of understand why they don't have them. They're worried about people trashing them out and destroying them. You know, it's hard enough to keep areas clean where if you're not hiking in with it or biking in with it, you know, it's not coming in. You know, if you got areas where you have off-highway use, you know, whatever you can bring in a truck, that could be quite a bit if people aren't cleaning up after themselves. And then you've got people that'll just get out there and tear up the trails and rut them out. You know, they'll rut enough on their own over time with responsible use. So if you're out here and you find one, take good care of it. You know, or for that matter, wherever you're at, take good care of your trails. If you got dogs with you, bring the doggy bags. You know, if you're going to be bringing food or drink, bottles of water, carry all that garbage back out with you. Take it back to a ranger station or wherever a designated dump area is. Don't just leave it out wherever you had lunch. So, use responsibly. That's my little public service announcement. I'll get off my soapbox. And if you're out there and you see it, and you got room in your garbage bag, throw it in there, take it out too. So, don't just wait for a cleanup day.